Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and we were kicked out of the Monotoli building. Which is no good, considering apparently Paula's in there at least, although we didn't see her the last time. Maybe we just missed her or something. Also, is it this sign? No, not quite. Well, one of these buildings just has a neat little thing looking on its sign. And I think it's this one actually, just wanted to quickly show this off. Can we read it please? Yeah, Earthbound 2. So, they really are hinting towards it, and unfortunately we can't get in. Which is really unfortunate, although then again, we know what it is now, Mother 3. But still. By the way, I don't think I ever showed off, the hotel is right here, so that's pretty helpful, although it does cost quite a bit of money. It is chump change to you now, considering how much money you should have, because of all the battling and whatnot. And Jeff fixed something that I'm never going to use. I think that stops enemies from being able to use PSI powers, or stops them from moving, one of the two. God, my throat. One of the two, but I never really use it, so it's really not that important. And we need a ton of experience before we can level up again, my god. 21,000. The numbers are really getting up there. Okay, turning the power off, but we just started the video. Okay, all of a sudden Jeff disappeared from existence for a second, and now we are back. And playing the game again. My god, I'm all kinds of phlegmy or something. So, we have random bag lady that's going to attack us. I think she's like the extra cranky lady, there we go. But she's extremely easy, especially considering that you're supposed to be able to fight her really early. I mean, that wasn't tough in the slightest. You can also find sign enemies that will attack. Actually, wait, no, I don't think that's right. You might be able to find taxi cabs, but other than that, not a whole lot. And I have no idea what I'm doing here, by the way. I think I'm just fighting the guys to show them off. Here's the annoying reveler, although I feel like we might have seen him before. I don't really know. But he lectures us, which is hilarious, and that lowers our guts for beating him up, I guess. He lectures us for beating him up, and then we feel slightly bad about doing it. We aren't as gutsy as before. By the way, we beat him, he didn't actually do any damage, and I think if he did do damage, it wouldn't be that much in the slightest. Now, one of these buildings that is facing in this direction, I'm looking for, but I can't remember exactly where it is. Oh yeah, that guy gives hints if you pay him some money on like what you're supposed to do next. I don't know what it is about this town, but just because it's sideways or at an angle like this, it just kind of throws me off with some locations. Yeah, here we have the cafe, and they have a really weird looking thing on the wall. Yeah, I mean, look at that thing. I don't get what it's supposed to be. Does anybody know? Because there's really nothing important about it. But just go ahead, talk to all these guys. They'll talk about how they're getting all drunk and stuff. Yeah. This guy is just funny. He just, wow. Well, you are funny either way. Well, puns can be funny. Apparently a lot of people enjoy them. Okay. But that guy's just really funny because he kind of says the truth about some NPCs, about how they really don't matter, but they're just there to say something. And all of a sudden, random guy on the floor and everybody's gathered around him. That wasn't there 5 seconds ago. Okay, what do we give him? What do we have to give him? Let's give him a bomb. Just don't use it, please. And don't blame me for giving it to you. Oh, wait a minute. This is... what's his face? Oh, Everdread, right. I honestly forgot his name for a second. For whatever reason, I was thinking Eldegard. But no. He is Everdread, and he's the one that stole the Mani Mani statue from Liar X Aggregate, something like that. Aggregate, there we go. God, I can't remember names. Or he stole it from Mr. Carpenter, one of the two. Either way, it got from Liar X Aggregate to Carpenter to Monotoli, apparently. And he, Everdread was the link to one of the two, and it was stolen from him. Actually, I think it was stolen from him by Monotoli after he stole it from Carpenter. Pretty sure that's what happened. And I also like how when he leaves, just gets up and goes. Like, they make it seem like he's dying or whatever, and then he just gets up and leaves. But then he also, like, hits on the two girls there or something. I don't know. I already talked to you before, and your eye patch switches eyes, apparently. Could I please just do what I'm supposed to do? He told me to check the behind the counter or something, and here we go. Now I'm not talking to him, and I'm instead in a neon world. What's going on? Okay. Well, at least now we're able to tell what that thing on the wall is. It's a lamp. This is Moonside. On the moon, we don't make references. The references are pretty much stealing. Or how did that line go? I really don't remember. But I think some people at least will get the reference. Which is ironic in and of itself, but whatever. There we have the Robo Pump, I think, which he will count down to 1. And, oh, so it's basically opposite day at Moonside. But the Robo Pump will count down to 1. And, after he says 1, he will throw a bomb or a super bomb at your party and do a ton of damage. And that was another one, apparently. Now, these guys that look slightly like Duke Nukem, I feel, with their blonde hair and how it's shaved at the top, and just a straight cut across. They teleport you around the town, and you need to use them to do just that, to get around, because there are invisible walls around. Also, that is a Dolly's clock. I don't really know what they do, because I barely ever find them, and when I do, I destroy them, apparently. I think that was the first time I've actually fought one of those enemies. And oh my god, it's art! No, don't make me interpret it. No! Here we have the abstract art, which it kind of looks really neat, but other than that, I don't think it really does that much of anything. Really, the most dangerous enemies here are the Robo-Pump and the little fire hydrant thing that we'll meet up with later. Unless it was the fire hydrant thing that we saw first at the club. Wasn't really paying attention at that point. Pretty sure it was the pump, though. Okay, so all of a sudden super lag because there are so many things on the screen. There are also items around here that you can get by using the teleporting guys and going to certain locations. But this is where we want to end up at the very end. You can kind of see the Mani Mani statue at the very bottom left there. But we don't have what we need to get here. We need a guy with a gold tooth and his eyebrows are connected. He's counting backwards, apparently. Okay. Well then, I need to get out of here somewhere. Oh look, it's the dinosaur museum. This place is just so weird and I really like it. And look at me skillfully dodging that enemy and then running into that one. And Jeff is dead. I don't think I have anything to heal that. No, it looks like Jeff is just going to be dead. We'll go to the dinosaur museum later on though, by the way, for those of you wondering. It's just not important quite yet. We actually spend a lot of time in Foreside. But anyways, okay, so it was the Robo Pump the last time, and here we have the Enraged Fire Pump, which is going to kill me right as soon as I kill it, so I live with 1 HP. But his only attack is to release a giant spray of water, which hits, I think it hits all of your party members for a pretty good amount of damage, so you really want to be careful around them. And if you get into a set of both Robo-Pump and the other thing, whatever it's called, the Enraged Fire Plug, you are pretty much done for. And also, yes is no, no is yes, so you gotta say no to that guy if you want to sleep here. For a second I was confused. And yeah, now I'm fully healed up, but Jeff is still kind of dead. Not morning. It's always the middle of the night. Money, 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 money. Sounds like that one guy from the Runaway 5 who sings about money. And somehow we're able to call people. I mean, somehow. Honestly, I don't understand how, but whatever. We're just gonna go with it, I guess. And I'm just gonna go with the dead guy following me right behind me. So, well, we are right next to a hospital that I'm going to completely skip. Nope. Okay, there we go. Finally realized it, so let's go check on Jeff. Let's check on Jeff. No, finally got the hang of it there. So yeah, we have Jeff back now. And he's fully healed. And because he doesn't have any PP, that part doesn't matter. Otherwise, we'd have to heal at the hotel again. But now it's the matter of finding the correct combination of blonde Duke Nukem guys to talk about, or talk to, in order to get to the place that we need to be. So hopefully I'm able to guess it right. I don't really remember it ever, I just kind of happened to find it. Handbag strap, I feel as though that does nothing, or if you use it as an item in battle, it paralyzes one enemy, something like that. Not a whole lot of very much of anything, to be completely honest. Okay, we get a secret herb, which is a really good item that heals the Diamond Eye status, which normally is not healed very easily. I think you might need Healing Gamma, or maybe even Omega, to heal that. And Diamond Eyes is basically death. I mean, they might as well be dead, because they can't do anything in battle. The best thing that I can compare it to is the Petrified status in Final Fantasy. And also, for a second, I was thinking that I was stuck in this area, because, I couldn't move at all. Yeah, I messed up again. And then he makes you realize that it is in fact Moonside, so you want to say no. And then he teleports us, even though he doesn't look like Duke Nukem. And then there we go, that's the one that we wanted to talk about. I can see you. Kind of. You're kind of blended in a little bit. Thanks. Oh, okay, and then we randomly end up at the hotel again. And now we get to now we're able to see, or talk to this guy. Yeah, this is the same exact hotel that we were at before. But now, for whatever reason, this guy shows up. And we honestly can't see him this time. I wonder if it's the same guy as the last one, the black silhouette guy. Maybe. Okay, but go ahead and save again because this place is really weird and I don't want to have to redo all of that. And he has a gold tooth. That is very helpful. Oh, does he also have a unibrow? Maybe. Okay. Yeah, they're connected. That means unibrow. Good. So we have exactly what we need. Now we just need to get to that guy and buy more teleporting. And Double Burger. That is a very good healing item. Heals pretty much all of our HP. So let's get rid of the Great Charm. Actually, I'm pretty sure that that was Paula's thing. It was Jeff's old thing that I was going to give to him after we got Paula back. Oops. And after walking around a little bit, I think we are still around just to the bottom left from the hotel. I was just looking around trying to find where I was supposed to go, and now I just happened to find it, so yay. Because that took me forever. Like I said, I don't actually know the solution to this place. I just keep on guessing until I eventually get it. So here we go. We can now get to the Mani Mani statue, and the invisible guy ditched us. Fantastic. He's not Monotoli, and then he blips out of existence. What is with people and blipping out of existence? Also, Jeff became art. Okay, well here we go. The evil Mani Mani. This is a pretty powerful boss for this point in the game, I think. So you really want to make sure that you lay down the damage, even go as far as using a big bottle rocket even. At least I think he doesn't have a power shield up. I think he does not have a psychic shield, but does he have a power shield? He does not. So go ahead and use all that. Paralysis would be pretty bad. Luckily, he just basically wasted his turn right there. And now let's just physical damage our way out of this. That big bottle rocket should have taken out most of his health. Wow, you are so helpful, Jeff, except not. Let's just gaming him. Why didn't I do that last time? Okay, well there we go. There we go. Now he stops moving. So he has around 700 health, which is pretty easy to take down. Especially with just a big bottle rocket that takes down so much of it. The big bottle rocket really is a great item. I should use it more. God, my throat. Holy crap. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. We actually got to break the Mani Mani statue, so now it's gone forever. Luckily, we will never see it again. And we get a telephone call, which I didn't actually realize at first, because again, I can't hear sound, so I was wondering, why can't I move? And then I just like try to press all the buttons, and then I eventually hit the answer phone call button on accident. So yeah, I completely forgot that that happens sometimes. Oh, what's going on? Okay, well he created the gourmet yogurt machine that can only make trout-flavored yogurt apparently, and monkeys. That became Ash. Okay. Oh, okay, that's good for him. Cave with lots of monkeys. Oh god, I bet it smells. And he's going to use teleportation. Neat. You okay there? Okay, I think he left. Hello there, guy. Do you have the thing for me? The gourmet yogurt machine? There was this sunbathing guy, and he told me about a cave with lots of monkeys. Hey, I was just told about a cave with lots of monkeys by a monkey. Oh, you lost it in the desert. Okay. Yeah, when they say neglected class, they really mean neglected class. And who's this person? Just randomly? Okay, that makes sense then. Well, we'll get that machine in the next time, and hopefully my throat won't be as bad. See you all.